Hey guys, it's Chrissy here, and I just had a little confession that I wanted to make. So yesterday, Friday, I had my morning on my schedule was completely open. And this isn't something that happens very often, so whenever it does happen, I really try to optimize that time to take care of any non-client FaceTime tasks that need to happen. And if you're anything like me, then you understand the feeling of like having this never ending to-do list for your business and things to take care of and inspired ideas to act on. So when space opens up like that, I'm usually pretty happy about it because then it means that I can get some other non-client tasks completed. So I woke up yesterday morning knowing that I had a few hours open and thinking about all the lofty things that I'm going to get taken care of. And when I got up to my office, I just didn't feel like it. Like I just had no motivation or inspiration to get anything done at all. And I sat here for about an hour just kind of doing some just remedial kind of tasks, things, nothing that was going to actually move me forward in my business. And I just found myself thinking like, Chrissy, what is wrong with you? You have goals, you've made commitments, and you are just not taking any action. What is wrong with you? And I felt this like very just heavy, lethargic kind of feeling as I was making what little moves that I was making. And then I caught myself. I paid attention to what I was saying in my mind. What is wrong with you? Now, what is wrong with you is quite frankly, the only thing that's wrong with any of us is that we think that there's something wrong with us. And I caught myself in that thinking, which is one of my commitments that I made for 2017, is to listen more to my own inner guidance and to take it easier on myself, to notice what it is that I'm doing right instead of what it is that I'm doing wrong, and catching myself thinking, what is wrong with you? Just, it was a real wake up call for me. And I said, you know what? There is nothing wrong with me. And as soon as I had that thought, I could feel a shift and I felt lighter and just easier and happier. And while it didn't get me into a space where like, bam, all of a sudden that's the magic switch and I got super productive and got everything accomplished, what I did do was give myself permission to feel how I was feeling in the moment, which is very super powerful. When you can recognize that what you're feeling in the moment isn't in alignment with what it is that your mind is thinking about, well, it's a lot easier to shift the mindset than to prod yourself into action, because the actions that you take to force yourself into actions are not going to be in alignment with your ultimate goal. Then you got to do it the opposite way and start with a mindset. So the next time that you start thinking to yourself, what is wrong with me? Start thinking, what is right with me? Stop right then in that minute. Make a list of everything that you have done right for the day, for the week, for the month, for your life. These lists and taking time to recognize where we get things right is so super powerful. But what I found is I just started thinking to myself, there's nothing wrong with me. How I'm feeling is how I'm feeling. It ended up that my nanny, who was going to be coming in late, ended up not being able to make it at all. So I just shifted gears and I said, you know what? I'm not feeling it anyway. I'm just going to be fully present with my daughter. I'm going to reschedule what appointments I do have for the day. And I'm just going to allow it to be. Just really trusting that this isn't where I need to be focusing my time and my energy right now. And within probably about 15 minutes of playing with my daughter and just giving myself permission to step away from the work that I thought that I was going to get done and just allow myself to be how and where I was, within about 15 minutes of making that conscious choice, feeling myself feeling more alleviated and just being present to what was happening in front of me, I got an inspiration. I got a download. I got a thought that that answered one of the questions that I had been carrying for a few months. So I had to share this with you guys, because if you find yourself thinking, what is wrong with me? Because you just can't get yourself to do what it is that you think you should be doing, stop. Say to yourself, what is right with me? There is nothing wrong with me. What I'm feeling is right. What I feel inclined to do is right. And just follow that line of thinking and feel the difference that it makes inside of you. Because you can force yourself in a direction because you think you should be going that way, and all that energy is not in alignment with what it is that you really want to create in your life. So you have to pay attention not only to the thoughts that are happening in your head, but the energy behind the actions that you're taking. Had I forced myself to do things yesterday, yesterday, yeah, maybe I could have put a few more check marks on my to-do list, but I can't guarantee the results on the other side would be any different than if I had just taken the day to play. So I thought about you guys as I had that experience, and I want to share more of my struggles with you so that you can see that this isn't about getting everything right all the time. This isn't about being perfect or anything other than who you are. It's about relaxing into who you are, learning to trust who you are, and learning how to listen to that inner dialogue that you have happening, and shifting the experience that you have of you to be one that's connected, powerful, inspiring, and uplifting no matter what's happening around you. So thanks for listening. I hope you guys found this helpful, and pay attention to those thoughts. And next time you find yourself thinking, what's wrong with me? Because you're not doing what your mind is telling you that you should be doing, give yourself some of that love, compassion, and support, and treat yourself like one of your clients. If one of your clients were to reach out to you and say, what is wrong with me? I can't get anything right. Bam, you would instantly have 1,000 wonderful things to tell them about themselves to help them anchor into who they truly are. So do that for yourself. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you guys around the club. Bye.